here at San Jose Regionals. What's your name, bro?
Aston Lin.
Oh, okay. And he just top 8 of the regional. What deck were you running?
I was running Undine Mermail.
Okay, everyone's running Mono Mermail. Everyone and their mom's running Mono Mermail. They won the last 2 YCSs. Why did you choose to run Undine Mermail?
I chose to run Undine Mermail because there's a lot of versatility that Undine brings. You basically run, if you think about it, if you don't draw the Dragoons, you need an out to actually search into Megalon. So I found that with Undine you have 6 Dragoons in your deck. So you need that like first turn Undine, or later on if you come to a situation where you have a big beater, you just have to summon Undine and just pop that monster or pop the back row and just go for that 1200. That really makes like a lot of difference in a lot of crucial matchups. So, and that was also a good out against the mirror match against like Abyss Gaios. That card is a problem. So, you know, Undine takes care of that.
Awesome. Alright, let's get into your deck real quick.
Alright, so this Undine's like probably like the third best card of the deck. Yeah. Very good, so versatile. You know, it gets you the controllers as well. And so, you know, a lot of people think that controllers are like not useful, but you can actually like, if you actually play a long and grindy game, you can actually use the controllers for a lot of synchro plays, exceed plays. There's a lot of things you can use the controllers for, and I'll explain later. You know, there's a lot of synergy with the deck as well.
Makes sense.
So that's 5, and then 2 divas, 2 infantries, and 3 marksmen. I think some people last time when they wanted to run Undine, they wanted to run 2 marksmen. I think Billy had that in mind, and he wanted to run like 3 salvage. I think having 3 marksmen is really important because there comes a time when I have a side deck card called Messenger of Peace, and I have that with Dragoons, and I can just poke and poke and poke and direct all day. So I needed to draw this as much as possible, and of course hitting face down
is pretty nice.
It's pretty nice.
It's pretty nice.
It's pretty
Awesome,
nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those are the Atlanteans and the Divas, and then with the 3 Dragoons, this is the best, obviously.
Yeah, and of course.
So come to the Mermails. Yeah, just 2 Lin, 2 Pike, and 2 Megalo. I didn't want to extend, you know, invest a lot of Mermail cards in my deck. I wanted to have a good diversity between Mermails and Atlanteans, and to have like if I couldn't go do my Mermail plays, I could rely on my Atlanteans to go into synchros and exceeds and things like that. So that was the main thing that I wanted to go to. And for my techs, I play 1 Abyss Tears and 1 Gun.
How'd those work out for you?
So those were really amazing because a lot of times I wanted to run a 3rd Lin, but sometimes drawing the 3rd Lin is not actually very good. I want it to be like a rank 3, a level 3, so that I can go into a rank 3 when I Abyss Spear, either that or I could discard and then reborn a monster because I run sufficiently enough Mermails for this to go off, especially with the tiers. And this and Dragoons is just nuts. I mean, this is just one of the best cards. And I wanted a replacement for the 3rd Megalo as well. So this is the replacement for that.
Of course, the Elemental Lord.
Yeah, Bone Glacier, excellent in the mirror match. I mean, yeah, the fact that you can just
drop it and drop their hand.
Exactly,
Yeah.
it's just
drop the base in your face.
There we go. Yeah, that's the way.
Yeah.
And then this is a secret card. No one expects it. Every time they direct attack, I just drop cores and then I just come back from there.
Awesome.
A lot of times when you're top decking, this guy helps a lot. So this is
Spells.
I run.
You got
1
the
alert.
targets.
Yeah, I have the targets. I have 3 dark targets for the alert. Avarice, 2 salvage because you run like so many targets that are under 1500. So having that usability and going to Megalo, and sometimes if you draw 2 Megalos and you draw like the salvage, you can drop 2 Megalos and just go off. That's just the OTK plays. And I usually side out the 1. You know, it's a great card to side out as well for other stuff.
That makes sense. Right.
Mind Control, double MST, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm,
Staples.
Yeah, so those are the spells. A note that I didn't play triple MST, I'll get to that later. Okay. I'll show you my 3rd MST. Best card in my deck. Mirror Force. No one saw that coming. Every time people attack me, I just Mirror Force all day.
Surprise.
This is a very good card.
Warning.
Like it. Yes, I wanted a card that was a good out against Lagia and Doka when they summoned like Rabbit, and I wanted a card that would counter Macrocosmos.
Right.
So this is another like MST. Yeah, just solemn warning it. Or there's a lot of times where I would have a dark hole or like a big push where I would pop a lot of cards, and what happens is that they started roll. Okay, warning.
Warning. Yeah.
There we go. So we just. And then two torrentials, staples, and then 2 spear. I didn't want to rely on play 3 spears and rely on that too much, so that's why I played 2 spears. Yeah. And then Raigeki Break. Best card of the deck. Like seriously, it's chainable. You can target face-up monsters. Banisher was a problem. Thunder King was a problem. Like there was so many problem monsters, and if I want to pop a Defisher or Macro, I can just pop it. I have so much hand advantage that I can just rely on that. You know?
Makes a lot of sense. Get it, cycle it back with a salvage.
Exactly.
Awesome. How big is the main deck?
So it's 42 cards. And then moving on to the side deck, Air Orca. You can bring that out with us.
Diva.
A Diva, and then you can just banish one of you guys. And then the fact that he's 1400 makes a lot of difference.
It helps you under.
And the fact that he's under Messenger of Peace. I have so many guys that are under 1500, so this really helps.
Locks your opponent.
Yeah, locks my
opponent.
Game, yeah. I just go for Exceeds, or I just can just keep poking and poking and poking. That's the strategy.
Snowman, search.
Once somebody, I wanted to play an extra Soul Taker because I really thought that Thunder King and Fossil Diner as well was a big problem. Fossil Diner, Christia, and Banisher was a big problem. So I might take out a card and bump this up to 2.
Right, just to get it, problem cards out of your way.
Exactly.
Third MST.
Third MST.
Yeah, talk about that card real quick.
Yeah, the Wild Tornado. I didn't draw it too much in this tournament, but when I was playsetting with this, when you're against Fire Fist and they summon a Gorilla, and you set this face down and they want to pop it, okay, pop, destroy a face-up card, so pop the Gorilla, so they minus 1 and you still, you pop their monster, so it's amazing. If they go tanky, you can just chain it, pop the tanky. If they have D-Fissure or Macro, you can just pop it. Because this deck, like Mermails, you really don't have a problem with face-down cards. All you want to do is just pop face-up cards all the time. You can chain it, Abyss Spear. There's so many, even Phoenix Chain now. Phoenix Chain is getting a lot of popularity, so this card is really good. So it's like a multi-versatile card. There's no way this card is dead in any situation.
Awesome. It's
self-explanatory. Yeah, this is just
that
really
card's
good.
really good. This next one.
Exactly.
I told people about this.
Yeah, it's
Tech
so
for
good.
thought. Tech for thought.
Tech for thought.
Here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Debunk, damn it. Tech for thought.
Yes, exactly. These two guys are good against water and good against. There's so many decks that search now, so Mind Crush is really good as well. And the fact that Debunk removes them from play is also a really key thing. I didn't see any Dark Holes, but I found that through testing that Dark Hole was a really bad matchup for this deck next to Macro Rabbit. So I needed just 2 outs to prevent that from happening. Yeah, so I didn't face any Dark Hole, so I was pretty lucky.
But you were ready,
yeah. I was ready. And then 1 skill drain.
Did you resolve that at all during the rounds?
I resolved that a lot, and a lot of times, when you're facing against Fire Fist or Dino Rabbit, they need to have their effects go off.
Right.
And I have half my deck is graveyard effects, and then I have Undine as well. The fact that I can just go, if I skill drain, I can just go Undine, pop their monster. I don't have to actually search a controller, and then just go off from there.
Nice.
Yeah, this skill drain is really good. There's some funky stuff you can do.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, awesome.
It's like my Phoenix Chain, but better.
Right, but better. Yeah. Okay, and just extra deck real quick.
Extra deck. They got the Pamphlet token.
Of course.
Yeah.
Busted.
Yeah. Whenever I show these guys, a lot of people think that I'm playing Mermails, and they're right. 1 Gachi, 1 Mermail Abyss Strike with the Bahamut Shark, Zen Mains, Leviathan Dragon, Abyss Dweller. Yeah, the Bahamut Shark over here. This combo is
so
busted.
amazing.
It's so crazy.
Amazing. You gotta have Dark Hole for that.
You gotta have Dark Hole. And even if the Dark Hole, you still plus.
You still plus off the try. Yeah.
That's right. It's crazy.
So good.
Big guy, plays for days, Abyss Gaios. I just ran 1 because there were times where in my main deck I could go for Abyss Gaios a lot of times, and I needed this against some of the Fire Fist matchup and Dino Rabbit matchup again.
Well, in your main, you only have I think 4 level 7s, including the Gores.
Well, including the Gores, then that would extend my Big Eye play a little bit better. But because with the gun and I can even spear a Megalo out and just go to Abyss Gaios. There's a lot of plays, and I don't make it a lot, but when I do need it, I really need it.
It's really there, and it's there for clutch. Yeah,
exactly.
For clutch. Yeah.
It's always clutch.
Yeah. Okay.
Go to Synchros, Army Arm, Caster. I don't usually do the double Diva play into Army Arm and Hyper Liberian. But there were times where I just needed a big beater and just go over something.
Makes sense.
And to beat out a deep prison or a bottomless or something like that. So this is just there for that.
Good, yeah.
DeLorean,
Don't
together with
even have to
Spear.
explain it. Yeah.
Black Rose. I went this 3 or 4 times. Every time I go Messenger and I stall for a while and then go for a Black Rose play, and then I have Megalo in my hand and then I just go Megalo play, Diva, OTK.
Awesome.
That's the purpose of Black Rose.
Gungnir.
And then Gungnir and